Welcome back to Chicago's only Italian-American TV show.
Now, like we said earlier, the Gigi concert was a great success, and Ciao Chicago was there to cover it from beginning to end. We were there to pick him up at the airport. Me and Dominic touched base with the fans afterwards, and Nicole's got an interview with Gigi himself coming on later. But right now, we're going to send it to Gina Fontanini, who spent some time with the band members.
Some time with the band members?
Yeah.
She picked them up from the airport, drove around with them to get to the hotel, checked in with the hotel with them, had dinner with them after. Smell a groupie.
No, it wasn't like that, guys. Hey, Dominic, hi, Pasquale. Covering the band was not fun and games. It was a lot of hard work.
Hard work?
Gee, I love you, but come on, I seen some footage in editing.
She was smiling the whole time.
You were smiling when you picked them up from the airport, you're smiling in the bus, you're smiling when you dropped them off. There, actually, we got something put together.
Take a look at this.
Okay, I admit, it was a little fun for me, but it was a lot of hard work for the band. They had a show in the West Coast the night before Chicago and a show in the East Coast the night after. So I was pretty impressed that they took the time and allowed me and Ciao Chicago to tag along. They left the stage in LA knowing they would only have a few hours to sleep before boarding an early flight for the next night in Chicago. When the Gigi band arrived in Chicago, they looked great. While the band would get only a few hours to relax before taking the stage, no such luck for the tech crew, who head straight for the concert hall for setup, even though they were a little tired.
Siamo un po' stravolti, però penso che ce la facciamo. Number one.
Tu ce la fai, io no.
Lui ce la faccio io. Da quando è arrivato.
I'm tired.
While the crew was setting up, I rode to the hotel with the band members and had a great conversation with Davide, the drummer, Roberto, the bass player, and Pippo, the guitarist. Davide was very shy for a whole 2 seconds, then his warm personality and jovial demeanor lit up the whole bus. He had been playing with Gigi since the age of 32, but his passion is Latin jazz. As a matter of fact, he confided to me that his goal is to learn how to dance and move to the Latin beats. Roberto was the cool one. He picked up the bass guitar at the age 9. In the pause in our conversation, I asked him a serious question. What is touring really like for you? Roberto reflected and then said it was a sacrifice. He wasn't able to start a family and the travel was constant, but that's the life of a musician. He smiled, however, and told me that he got to travel the world and see cities and places he never dreamed he would. Afterwards, Roberto sat back in his seat and watched the Chicago skyline for pretty much the rest of the trip. Pippo was the charmer and definitely left an impression. His career began at the age of 15 playing in a cover band in Napoli. You see, Pippo dropped out of high school to pick up the guitar, but unlike so many other aspiring musicians before him, Pippo's career move really paid off big time. With hundreds of thousands of fans worldwide, these guys are truly on top of the world, and at the same time, really well grounded. I can't say it enough. The band was absolutely fantastic. They were kind, funny, down to earth, and real great guys. It was a great concert. For Ciao Chicago, I'm Gina Fontanini.